Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're discussing Mount Hebron Community in Ellicott City, Maryland, and we're going to take a driving tour through the community so you can see exactly what it's like to live there. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Living in Maryland channel, where we discuss all things living here in the great state of Maryland. So if that's the kind of information that you are looking for, then you are definitely in the right spot, and we really appreciate you being here. And if you are thinking about making a move here to Maryland, if you're wondering whether purchasing a home here in Maryland is the right decision for you and your family, we absolutely love helping out in any way possible with that process. So however you feel most comfortable reaching out, anytime, we would love to have a conversation and see how we can assist. Days, nights, and weekends, we've got your back when moving here to the great state of Maryland. All right, so let's talk Mount Hebron Community in Ellicott City. And then I'm just gonna give you a few, kind of little bullet points, things to think about, things that kind of have stood out to me over the years within this community. And then we're gonna jump right into the driving tour so you can see exactly what it looks like in this area. Now, a couple things to note. This is a community of all detached homes. You're gonna have a mixture of split level homes and ranchers you're gonna see in the beginning part as we start this driving tour, and then we're gonna make our way into the section where it's colonials, larger colonials. You're gonna see those range from anywhere from 2,500 square feet on up to over 4,000 square feet. And a lot of the ranchers in the split levels are gonna be closer to 1,500 to 2,000 square feet, give or take, maybe even a little more depending on the basement. It's hard to say, is that finished? Is it not? How does that work out? So the square footage is going to be a range there as well, but that's kind of what you can expect as far as housing in this community. Now, I wanted to mention the highways and accessibility for commuters here in this area. This is a great area if you're looking to, if you got to go to Baltimore, you got to go to DC, or really anywhere if you're driving for work. This is a super convenient location to be because you're so close to so many different highways. So just within a couple minutes, you can be on the 29, which is going to take you south into DC, and 29 actually dead ends right here into this, or very close to this community. And then you've got 70. So S70 runs west out to Frederick, and then it runs east and takes you into Baltimore's Beltway, which is 695. You're just minutes away from Route 100, which also takes you east-west. So if you're, if you are a commuter, this is a great area to be close to those highways where you can really whip around quickly. Now I want to mention noise level, just because this community is close to highways, so there's a pro there. And then depending on what part of this community in, you may hear some of that road noise, especially from 70, because that gets a decent amount of trucks and stuff on it. So if you're in, if you pull up a map, and if you are in or looking at a property or a location that's close to Route 99, Route 99 is going to run parallel with 70 on the map there. The closer you are to that, and then you're also going to notice 70, you're going to hear a little bit of that road noise. So just kind of be prepared for that. As you get a little further back towards the state park, if you're looking on that map, that noise level pretty much goes away, and it's very quiet. So just something to keep in mind there. Another thing is you do have the power lines running through a section of this community. So over the years, sometimes that's a concern. Families or people just don't want to be too close to those power lines. So you do have several properties that their backyard is basically going to be butting right up to that, or they're kind of close by. So just kind of keep an eye on that too, especially if that's a concern. All right, next, and this is going to be one of my favorite parts of this community, is that you have direct access to the state park, Patapsco State Park, that is, within this community. I show you a little bit of footage of kind of one of the access points right within this community. So very cool. You can walk right back, you can follow some creeks and go all the way back to the river there, and then there's just a whole bunch of trails and stuff, and so having access to the state park, I think, is a huge pro of this community. So definitely something to check out. Right on Mount Hebron Drive, there is Mount Hebron Nursery School. This is an extremely high rated nursery school in the area, so if you have little ones, this is definitely something convenient to have nearby as well. And then from this community, all schools are close by, whether it's the elementary school, the middle school, or the high school, but especially the high school. So Mount Hebron High is right there off of Route 99, and it's pretty much right on the outskirts of this community. So very short drive. A lot of kids can probably walk to the high school from this community. So definitely a nice little perk and something to keep in mind of this community as well. All right, now we're going to jump into the driving tour. I hope you enjoy. And if you ever have any questions about any specific areas or anything I can do to assist with your home search, please feel free to reach out anytime, and we'll talk to you soon.